All right, ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, I'm actually going to be going over a whole new episode of how to start your own service-based business. I'm going to go over all the steps you need, how to, pick your service, pick your niche, make your website, source clients. We're going to be doing some live cold calling. I've actually grown my own business to almost $6,000 monthly revenue, and I'm going to start a whole new service with you guys, and we're going to go through it in this series, and we're going to help you build your own service-based business so you can actually just sit at home and make $6,000, $7,000, even $20,000 if you scale it enough in just your own house. So, let's jump right into the first thing. And if you guys have any questions and you want to stick around for the series, just comment down below, subscribe, and I'll go over all the questions. So let's jump right into it. All right, guys, so let's jump right into step number one, which is picking your service. I'm going to aim to keep these videos short, simple, and sweet. So we're going to stick to some of these, designs that don't look the best, but they get the job done for explaining what I have to explain. So we'll just jump right into it. And as a beginner, I don't recommend picking all 15 or 20 different services that you can offer because there are so many services that you can offer. However, just sticking to one or two when you start off is the perfect thing to do because you can build actually like a niche around this and you can just get more experience with what you're selling. So just don't jump into like the whole thing all at once. Just keep it simple, pick one or two. All right, so let's jump right into it. So SEO is search engine optimization. Now, search engine optimization, I offer this to my clients, and I can be honest with you guys, I have an automated system that handles most of my SEO work that I've built, and I can actually be on vacation, and my SEO is actually working, doing the job for my clients, and I'm not even at my desk doing anything. And you can make up to from clients, $250, $500 to $1,000 per month per client. Very scalable business. All you really need to know how to do is how to sell SEO to businesses because they don't really see how it helps their business until they really understand SEO because it's a hard thing to understand. All right, moving on. Number two is SaaS reseller, which is software as a service, reselling that. And I put this as green because as long as you're not making your own software as a service, which you'll need a developer and, all sorts of things to actually build your own software, then you can just go on Google, type in software as a service to resell, and you can find some good ones that you want to stick to for a niche and just resell that. Every business needs a service that needs to be simplified, and if you can sell it to the customer, it is very easy, very profitable. You can make up to $100 to $1,000 to $2,000 per month per customer just reselling these services. So very good, very simple, very sweet. Moving on. Number three is affiliate marketing. Now, I'm not going to go too in depth with this one because it is very self-explanatory. Affiliate marketing, you just pick a product that you want to sell. It's also the same as software as a service. Which link do you want to promote? And then all you're going to do is really just learn how to actually promote that product. I put this as green because it's easy to find a link that you want to promote. It gets harder to actually get people to buy it from you. But if you build a brand around this and start calling these businesses and being like, hey, you do need this product, let me tell you why you need this product, and really just target their own pain points, then they will listen to you and want to buy it from you. Now, moving on to website design, I highly recommend this one, even though I put it as yellow because you may need some website design experience on your end. Even though you can just find some templates and just whip it up for some clients, it still takes, a bit of attention to detail and how to really put the website together for the client. But I recommend this one because I get about, 10 to 15 calls per day from small business owners of wanting them to get a new website up. And, it just gets overwhelming. But I charge anywhere from $250 to $1,000 to even $5,000, depending on the small business or the agency that does contact me and what they want for the website. And I usually charge around $500 for these small business owners because that's just my price point for that and what I feel is, a fair price point for them. So this one, $500, and you can actually pump out a website if you know what you're doing in 1 to 2 days, and you can be working on multiple websites per day. And at the end of the day, you're just making a lot of money, and you can also charge them for website hosting. I'll show you guys how to, get your website hosting and get your domain name and just get everything you need to start in website design or any type of business really. So we're going to be going through that in this episode. So yeah, stick around. But yeah, the last one that I'd recommend is SMMA, but I put this as red because it is going to be the hardest one, the most time-consuming one on the list. With social media marketing, you really need to, you're managing people's money for social media. And if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to waste, the client's money. You're going to waste your time. You're going to waste your money. Your reputation is going to go down the drain. You're not going to know what you're doing. it's very hard to get people to click on ads. You really need to know like how to target your specific niche's customer base. If you're like targeting a hair salon, what's going to make you stand out? Like how are you going to get people to click on this hair salon's ad instead of other hair salons ads? You know, how are you going to get them customers in the door? Now, this is one of the most high paying ones. I've actually had a customer pay me $10,000 per month at one point to run their ads, and they had a huge budget, but it's really hard. Sometimes the client is very unsatisfied with how you're providing them the service and how many clients you're actually getting in the door. So I really recommend staying away from SMMA unless you really know what you're doing, unless you have like a Google certificate in ads, and just, I'd recommend getting that Google certificate before you start an SMMA business. But you know, if you want to do it, you can go for it. It's easy. We'll go over it in this episode. And yeah. All right, step number 2 is pick your target market. And no, I don't want you picking all 55 different target markets, different type of home service-based businesses. No, you're not going to succeed with that unless you know what you're doing. For an example, I had a chiropractor hit me up, and he wanted to see some references of other chiropractors that I've worked with. I've never worked with a chiropractor in my life, so guess what? He didn't pick me. So in the end, stick to 1 or 2 real niches, zone in on them, and really know how to target that. So if you're going to target the cleaning niche, really know what you're doing in cleaning, really know what cleaners are looking for, what cleaning businesses are looking for, or a landscaper, really know, you know, what type of homes they need to target, you know, people who just had their house built and want a new landscape, you know, or renovation, people who are moving out, moving in. But you need to just stick to 1 or 2, and then you can just go on Google and target those specific businesses. I don't want you targeting painters and then targeting lawyers, okay? They don't have anything in common. Unless you really know how to, you know, be in the sales market, don't be targeting, you know, 50 different niches, all right? So that was step 2. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Just think about what you're good at, who you resonate with the most. Maybe you paint on the side and you really know how to resonate with a painting business. So contact painters. All right. Step number 3 is set out your price point, set out your price plan, and know what you're going to charge the customer. Here's just a basic thing that I've used before, and we're going to go through them real quick just so I can tell you, you know, what works, what doesn't work. So for SEO, many people are price sensitive because they don't really understand what SEO is, but I found the sweet spot around $250 to $1,000 per month, depending on how many links you're going to be optimizing, how many keywords you're going to be optimizing. So this is a sweet spot for SEO. So for SaaS platforms, it really depends on what type of service you're selling. Some services you can just sell for $14.99 per month. Usually I stick around, you know, 50 to like 500 per month, depending on how many users are going to be using the SaaS platform and, you know, how many months they're going to be using it. So it just depends on the SaaS platform that you pick. If you're reselling it, then they're going to give you like their MSRP for how much you should sell it for, and you can just go off of that. Affiliate marketing really just depends on the link that you pick. Some links are going to pay you $15. Some links are going to pay you, you know, $500 if someone buys it from your link. So it really just varies. Website design. Many small businesses are also very price sensitive because they don't know if their business is going to work out. So $200 is what I found for the sweet spot for, like, you know, businesses starting out. And then 2,000 plus, anywhere really in between that. It just depends on how many web pages they want built, what they want on the website, how long it's going to take for me to build the website. So you can, you know, make yourself how much you work per hour for. So let's say you have a 35 per hour, you know, limit. That's how much you're going to work for. And then you just be like, oh, this is how much it's going to take me to build the website. Just multiply by how many hours and give them the price. Last but not least is SMMA, social media marketing agency. Do not manage anyone's ads under $500. It will be the death of you. You will not like it. You will be too overwhelming. You're going to get bad reviews. No one's going to like it. Unless you want to spend, you know, free time on your clients, nothing under 500. It will be a waste of time for you. You got to manage these ads. You got to make these ads. Unless he just wants you to go in there, he or she, the business wants you to go in there and just look at their ads for 5 seconds. Do not charge under 500 per month. Like, if you're going to be managing these ads every day for a month, you better be charging $5,000 to $10,000 per month. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you don't make that mistake with SMMA. Because when I started, that's what I did. And that's when I changed my prices. So, all right, step number 4 is starting to build your brand. I'm really just going to go over this really quickly. You're going to want a logo for your business, and you're going to want a name for your business. If you're not a good logo designer, you can either go on Midjourney, join the beta, and have it make the logo for you. This is a an art generator, or you can just type in logo designer or logo creator for free on Google, or you can just jump on, free Photoshop online and make yourself a logo and some, images for your business. But yeah, moving on. All right, next up, you're going to want a website and custom domain for your business. I'd recommend starting out with ionos.com. They can give you a domain name for $1 for the first year. And if you also click see plans, you can also buy website hosting first 12 months for $1. This gets you unlimited websites, unlimited storage, unlimited databases, everything. You get a free domain for a year. So $12 for like unlimited websites. If you're building people websites for $250, $300, you're already, cutting out your costs. And if you're in business for more than a year, it's only $10 a month, which is amazing. But if you have no money to spend, you can go on Weebly.com and $0 per month, free basic use website. But I really highly recommend going to Ionos, getting yourself $1 per month. That's very, very cheap. A lot of people have $1 to spare. So you get everything. You get professional emails, you get a wildcard SSL, everything. So I'd highly recommend going to ionos.com and just getting a website from there. Easy peasy. Next on the list is start building your social media presence for your business. I'd recommend TikTok. I get about 1 million views per every 7 days for my business. Great way to get engagement. Next one is Instagram. And since we're professionals in a professional industry, LinkedIn will be your number one way to get clients that are actually, serious in what they're doing, because people who use LinkedIn have a business. So jump on LinkedIn, jump on TikTok, jump on Instagram. What else I would recommend? Facebook. Facebook's good to find small businesses. Other than that, Pinterest, you can use Pinterest. It's very good to get some free traffic to your websites, free traffic to whatever you're really selling, affiliate links, free. Who doesn't like that? Twitter, Reddit, just stick to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. Those are my top, 5? Yeah, 5. So yeah, guys, that was it really for this episode. For episode 1 is just, getting the basics down. Get what you want down on a piece of paper, on a Google Sheet, whatever it may be. Write it all down, get it all set up, purchase your website if you're serious. You don't have to wait for this second episode to air to really get started on the business. But in the next episode, we're actually going to be going over how to set up a website quickly. I'll actually put some website templates down for free in the description on the next video, how to actually start growing your social media, because there's a bunch of ways to grow your social medias. I've actually, secured a bunch of social media followings on all my, brands that I own. And in the next episode, what are we going to do? We're actually going to start, setting up our prospect list of how to find these clients. And then in the third episode, I'm actually going to be doing a live cold calling. And since I'm actually growing this business with you guys, we're going to do it all in these episodes. I'm going to be building the website with you, building the brand, building everything, and we're going to scale it together. So stick around and see how we do. And we're all going to grow together, guys. So make sure to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.